Hi guys, for the next instalment I thought I'd run you through the installation of a Homelink mirror on my E92. Basically the car came with real low Ks, really good nick, but it was missing a few of the options I would have liked to have had. And now that I've moved into a new house, we have a new garage, only one remote, and the wife will get that. So I thought it'd be a good idea to add a Homelink mirror, so I have the programmable buttons. But also I have bought recently the Exhaustmeister remote control for the exhaust, so I can program that also into the Homelink mirror. It does have a few other functions like compass, which I'll probably never use. There wasn't a lot in terms of videos of other people installing this. I did see one of a guy installing on an E46, but I thought, well, I'll do a E90 to help people out that want to have some instruction. To help in the process as well, and a few other things I'm doing on the side, I bought one of these just cheap kits off eBay for fitting the body panels and interior parts. So hopefully that'll make it easy. I believe all I need is just a little spicy tool to open the back of the mirror, but I'll run you through that. I actually sourced the mirror from the US as well. I went into BMW Australia, it was nearly $800, but from the US it was somewhere around $140 delivered to Australia, so it was a no-brainer. So it's pretty simple, you just plug that into where it says on the instructions and splicing the wire. There's the aerial piece there, and I'll just tuck this behind here and then just put this piece of panel cover back over there and you're done. Okay, so let's have a look at this mirror, hey? Standard one there, see it looks almost identical other than it doesn't have the, what do they call it, the clown nose, or the buttons here, the programmable buttons. So, actually, because of the recessed area there, I can clip this without the pick thing at the front and probably just leverage it open. I just don't want to break any of these small pickup points here. Oh, that was bad. I did a little bit of a scratch there. That's exactly what I didn't want to do. There we go, one side out, pick piece down. This seems to be slightly harder to get out, this one. Oh no, it looks like I knocked one of the little tabs off, the rest look like they survived okay. Alright, now I just want to move this mirror, see if I can get these pieces out. Just the connector here looks like a push connector. Looks to be the same, so let's see if I can just replace this. Let's hope. After I realised that these were in fact different mirrors, and that I couldn't utilise or put the high beam assist onto the other mirror, I was a bit disappointed because the high beam assist, I didn't want to have to program it out, and it was getting an error, so I thought, no, I better see if I can transfer the bits and pieces from the individual mirrors to or to make a combined mirror that would work with my car properly. So I looked online, I saw that there was a way to remove the glass. But if you look on another YouTube link, I can add the link in the description, but the guy that did it I'm grateful for. Basically, on the mirror with a clown nose, you just pop with a plastic tool or a screwdriver, just pop to one side. You can actually probably leverage it with your finger. Once it popped a little bit, I just popped it out with my finger. Then I just inserted a screwdriver in here, leveraged up, placed this on the inside of the lip that holds the mirror in place, this, and just literally slid along, pop, 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 all the way around, popping off all of the small little clips. You can see the little clips there. And once they come out, you just have to make sure the glass can move. You just move the glass forward and undo on both. You can just undo these clips. Now, one thing that was different on the non-Homelink mirror is there is no clown nose. There's no alarm option on there. So the only difference is there's actually a little place where you can, if you see here, a little cutout here. I just put the plastic tool in there and slid around. That's even easier on the non-Homelink tool. So now what I'm looking at is obviously there's wiring differences, and you can see the Homelink built in here. So I'm looking at what I can do to combine all the bits and pieces into here. So I'm basically going to have to change. I want to keep this arm, the original, with the high beam assist and that wiring loom, but I want to remove the backing and put this backing on. So I think it looks like I'm going to be able to just undo these. Oh, they're actually Phillips head on that one, but Torx on this one. Swap them out, use the same ball and mechanism here, just change this backing, which has this part in it. The only thing is it needs to be powered, so I've just got to work out how I'm going to get that powered. I've actually swapped this out in here so the wiring loom comes through, as you can see in here. I actually changed this bit out to the more modern one, but you can see this is the high beam assist part, but now with the Homelink backing here. Here I just did a bit of a dodgy splice just to make sure it worked off a DC current that I've found using the altimeter, but you can see there that you could actually just solder that J3, I think it's a JST connector, onto this board. I can't remember where it is, somewhere around here, I can't remember, but there is that same spot on the board. So if you're good with a soldering iron, you could just solder that that connector and yeah, then power it just from a DC current. That's all I did. Don't worry about my dodgy splice there. That was just a test that worked. You want to use that. Alright, clipping it back together was easy. Just re-plugged all the plugs back in and placed the mirror in there. Clipped everything back in. So I'll just pop the reverse of how I got the what's it called, clown nose out. Pop that back in. And let's go and see if it works when I put it on the car. I'm just swapping out cameras again, sorry for the bad quality. Just while I clip this on. I just have to get the mirror into the right position. It's actually quite tricky. Oh, there we go. There we go. Clipped in there. Place all the wiring back in. I'm going to be missing a section there. Might actually leave it off for a bit just to see if I'm going to be able to use it the way I want to. Okay, it's the next day. I had to go out last night. I had stuff to do, but for this last part, yeah, I've totally swapped cameras out. This is just a quick one. I just wanted to run through resetting the programmable parts on the Homelink. Just going to put the ignition on. Sweet. Now, as far as resetting, all you need to do is press and hold 1 and 3 until the little indicator starts flashing. I don't know if that's focusing, stupid thing. Apparently it's 20 seconds. There we go. You can see the flashing. And that's now cleared all of the existing memory there. Now to set, basically, yeah, as I sort of mentioned, I've got the Exhaustmeister exhaust, so I'm just going to set 1 and 2. So that's Exhaustmeister on, which is open whenever I want, and off, which is standard, which comes from here. So Exhaustmeister on, you just hold and you can see flashing. You need 2 hands for this. I'm just going to relocate my camera. Okay, so I'm just going to hold the one, you can see it probably flashing if I hold it there, and then press the remote, and if it increases its frequency, there you go, that means the frequency of the flashing, then it's saved the memory. And then I'll do the same for back to standard or Exhaustmeister off. Apparently. There we go. And that's saved that. Now, you might not be able to hear it, but I can actually hear it going. So it's working now.